Hello, my name is Matthew Pittman, and I'm going to be your facilitator for this course. What follows in this presentation is a little bit about me. By sharing this information with you, I hope to help us build a meaningful and engaging learning community. A little bit about myself. I live in Elkhart, actually closer to Goshen, which is in Indiana, with my wife and 10-year-old daughter. My wife is pictured there in the slide. We all enjoy reading, playing video games, watching movies, and playing with our 4 cats and 2 brand new puppies. In terms of education, I attended Ivy Tech Community College, where I completed my Associates of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems in 2008. I graduated magna cum laude. After that, I went on and attended Indiana University of South Bend, where I completed my Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science in 2011 with a minor in Political Science. Currently, I'm a graduate student at Walden University working on my master's degree in instructional design and technology with a specialty in online learning, and I'm scheduled to graduate in June of this year. I work at Ivy Tech Community College as the Instructional and Online Technologies Coordinator, and I've worked at Ivy Tech Community College in many capacities over the last few years. I started as a work study for a CIS-CIT faculty member. During that time, I actually got some really great hands-on experience setting up and administering a class web server. We were using Apache running Fedora Core 6 back then. In the fall of '08, I came on board as a part-time assistant and filled in as the advisor in Elkhart for the CIS-CIT department. At the same time, I also began teaching my first class, CINS 113, Logic Design and Programming. This eventually changed my direction in life, and I realized that I wanted to work in education. Over the next few years, I taught many more sections of CIS 113 and expanded out to teach other classes as well. In addition to teaching, I've also worked as a tutor for computer classes and done some consulting work related to small networks and websites. I have programmed or written code in many languages, including C, C++, Java, SQL, Intel Assembly Language, Lisp, Perl, Python, HTML, CSS, XML, Visual Basic, and others that are just not popping into my brain at the moment. I love databases and programming, and I have a quickly growing interest in computer security. I've also served here at Ivy Tech as the project manager for the Elkhart campus when we moved from our old lung building to our new building. This was perhaps one of the single most interesting and also terrifying things I've done in my professional career. I currently work, as I said, as the Instructional and Online Technologies Coordinator at the South Bend campus. This means I'm a regional Blackboard administrator. I oversee all the training and support for the South Bend campus, and I run our regional support team, which is 6 people total, including myself. I also serve as the course mentor for IVT 109, and in the fall of 2013, I co-developed CSCI 202 Computer Science 3. Both of those experiences, being a course mentor and a course developer, have been really great experiences in instructional design for me. I've been very grateful for those opportunities. In terms of teaching experience, I've taught a lot of classes here at Ivy Tech. You can see the full list there. Many computer classes, including Intro to Microcomputers, Logic Design and Programming, as I mentioned, Linux Fundamentals, Operating Systems, which I'm actually teaching now. I also teach the Online Faculty Certification, which is the required certification for any faculty members at Ivy Tech that want to teach online. And the first year seminar, also a really fun class for new students. So, I obviously love teaching, and I believe it is critical for students in a distance education course to be engaged in their learning through a vigorous learning community. So far, I've shared a lot about myself here, and I hope that you all will share about your experiences as we progress through this course, starting with the introduction discussion board, which we'll talk about next. I ask this because it's critical to this course's success that we all participate and learn from each other. That is the definition of a learning community. So I plan to respond to any communications sent via course messages within 36 hours, course messages being our main communication line for this course. I will also provide feedback on any assignments that you turn in that are not automatically graded by Blackboard. No later than 1 week after the due date. And a note on grading, I generally grade on Tuesdays or Wednesdays after the due date. So due dates are generally on Sundays. I will generally grade then on the following Tuesday or Wednesday. So usually it's 2 to 3 days. But I will commit to you that I will have them graded within 1 week after the due date at the latest. All right. Now that you know a little bit about me, it's time to get to know a little bit about you. To do so, we'll be using the discussion board tool. The discussion board tool is a way for each of us to communicate through text in a forum-type setting. To ready yourself for this posting, please review the course syllabus and pay particular attention to the course learning objectives. Consider these objectives and think about what goals you have for this course. How do they interact? I'd like each of you to post an introduction discussion posting that includes at a minimum your name, a short biography, 100 words or less, your current degree program, your current job, if you feel like sharing that, what your dream job would be, why did you take this course, what do you hope to learn in this course, and finally, how will you use what you learn in this course in your current job or perhaps a future one, maybe your dream job. After you've posted your introduction, you're then going to be required to reply to at least 3 other classmates. Each reply should be at least 100 words and further the discussion. Consider relating something in their post to a personal experience of yours, or perhaps ask a question. Remember, the purpose of this assignment is to help develop the learning community. So in conclusion, I hope that tells you a little, or perhaps a lot, about me. I always strive to be open and honest with my students, so this will give you some idea of where I come from. Always know that my virtual door, or message inbox in this case, is always open, so feel free to send me a message about whatever is on your mind. I look forward to meeting and learning more about each of you on the discussion boards. My contact information is posted below, so feel free to send me course messages, which again is our main communication method, or if you need to in an emergency, you can call me. My phone and extension are listed on there. You can also contact me on Blackboard IM. That's a really great way to communicate, and my office is listed there as well if you're near the South Bend campus.